We are switching gears here a little bit. We're going to talk about technology. Since September 11th, there's been a lot of talk about bioterrorism, in particular anthrax. And with me this morning is John Heyman. He's the president of KES Science and Technology in Kennesaw, Georgia. And you guys at KES are actually using some NASA-developed technology to eliminate anthrax or remove it out of the air. Tell me how that works.
That's correct. We use a simple fan to pull air into a reactor. Inside the reactor, the anthrax spores, mold, fungus, dust mites, tuberculosis, smallpox, or Legionella pathogens are attacked by high-intensity ultraviolet light, as well as the NASA-funded technology of titanium dioxide forming hydroxyl radicals. What exits the reactor is clean air, and unlike any other product to date, we use no filters which would concentrate the pathogens or the anthrax spores, and then someone obviously would have to change that filter. There's no filter in this device.
It's my understanding this technology came about when NASA was trying to figure out ways to grow plants in space. Tell me a little bit about how this developed.
NASA first funded the technology to remove ethylene gas from their growth chambers in space. Ethylene gas is a plant hormone, and this particular plant hormone accelerates the aging process of vegetables, flowers, and fruits. So removing the ethylene gas allowed NASA to grow plants so that they can travel further out in space.
Now this is a relatively small device. Could fit possibly on a tabletop. Can you give me some of the applications that you hope to hit when you're marketing this unit?
Sure. The unit will fit on a tabletop. It'll fit on a wall, mount on a ceiling. Its applications are mail rooms, hospitals, daycare centers, doctors' sick waiting rooms, airports, veterinary offices, commercial buildings, homes. The residential model will do 4 10 by 10 rooms with 8-foot ceilings. The commercial model will do an area about approximately 43 feet by 44 feet with an 8-foot ceiling.
Well, John, good having you on the show this morning. It sounds like some amazing technology there.
Well, NASA does good work.
All right, yes they do. And just another example, Robert and Latanya, of how the folks at NASA are developing technology that can be used right here on Earth.
You're right about that, sir.
Indeed. Thank you, JP.
Discovered a device so powerful it can capture and destroy anthrax or even smallpox, and it could work right in your home. Rebecca Schramm is live in Kennesaw tonight, where the anti-terror machine was first developed. Rebecca.
Well, Helen, this is it. Take a look. It may not look all that high-tech, but scientists right here in Kennesaw are getting ready to mass-produce this machine that could help protect us all from terrorist attacks.
Anthrax, smallpox. We cringe at the thought of biological attacks.
It is something to think about, to be concerned about.
But what if someone could come up with a machine that would suck biological agents out of the air and destroy them?
It would be nice, but I think it will take time to develop that machine.
Take a look at this.
It pulls air in through here.
NASA developed the technology to remove toxic gas during space travel.
Then shortly after 9/11, it became obvious that this technology may do other things.
So a company based in Kennesaw, KES Science and Technology, came up with this, an air processing machine called AiroCide.
This isn't a filter. This is a reactor, so there's no filters to change. It literally incinerates the bacteria and pathogens that go through it.
Like airborne viruses, dust mites, black mold, spores. And yes, tests show the machine can even destroy anthrax and smallpox.
It kills just about everything.
And they just vanish.
Yeah, they disappear.
KES is now testing its machines in places where germs can spread, business offices, daycare centers, and doctors' offices.
It's a frequent complaint that if you're well and go to the doctor, you'll end up sick in a few days. Right in your ear here.
Alpharetta pediatrician Mike Papsiak hopes the machine will protect his patients and his staff.
Nobody's going to notice because they're not going to get sick, but I would envision a healthier office staff
Creators envision the machines positioned in buildings, ambulances, command centers, and first response hospitals, softening the blow of any terrorist attack.
This product is sensational enough that it will change the medical healthcare industry. I would hope that it becomes as common as the name Kleenex.
Well, it's fascinating. And Rebecca, I know you'll be with the company as folks volunteer tomorrow, so you will see that report tomorrow right here at 11.
Yes.
Thank you.
And to follow up now to a CBS 46 exclusive. Last night we told you about a machine that is so powerful it can kill anthrax, even smallpox. Rebecca Schramm is here now to tell us how that company that produces the so-called anti-terror machine is now so overwhelmed with people who want to test it. Right, Rebecca?
That's exactly right, Jane. Before our newscast was even over last night, more than 100 people had already filled out this online form saying they want to participate in a pilot program. Tonight, we caught up with one man who has quite a few reasons to want to protect the air he breathes.
The name of this daycare center is Noah's Ark.
We care for the children, and we want them to be safe, not just from physical harm, but, you know, any way we can do.
So when owner Steve Allred saw our story about a machine called AiroCide that can kill everything from the flu virus to anthrax, he went online immediately.
I paid attention to your newscast, and I was intrigued by this when they started talking about how it can kill germs and other airborne contagions.
I am very interested in your product.
Hundreds of people, mostly in Georgia, but some as far away as Phoenix, are emailing and calling Kess Science and Technology in Kennesaw. Many are interested in the machine because of their allergies.
We've also had several people who are interested in trying to safeguard their home and their family for emergency preparedness.
Back at Noah's Ark, owners hope the scientists at Kess will select this place for the pilot program.
Anything that would help prevent potential illness and sickness in our child care center, we're obviously interested in.
Now, some of the things people are asking, when will the machines go on sale? Well, the company says the answer to that is toward the end of the year, which is why they don't have a price tag yet. Also, people want to know if they can buy stock in the company. The answer to that is no. It's a privately held company. Now, for anything else you want to know about these machines, go to our website, WGCLTV.com, and click on Consumer Information. Live in the newsroom, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46, Atlanta's News Channel.
And I know interest will just continue to grow.
During the time we were at high risk, we showed you an air purifier made right here in Metro Atlanta that's so powerful it can kill anthrax. Now that machine is being installed in places where germ-free environments really matter to you. Rebecca Schramm shows us in this exclusive report.
As I said, unlike any other ambulance in the world.
It's our region's one and only SWORD truck. That stands for Special Operations Response Division. It can handle any chemical or biological attack scene. It has piped-in oxygen, a catch basin for decontamination fluids. The only thing the vehicle lacked was a way to actually kill contaminants.
If we have a patient in the back who's, say, an anthrax patient, the only way to clean the air in the back of a normal ambulance is to vent it to the outside, which is pushing anthrax right out into the general public.
Well, problem solved. The AiroCide machine is a super air processor made by Kess Science and Technology in Kennesaw.
This isn't a filter. This is a reactor, so there's no filters to change. It literally incinerates the bacteria and pathogens that go through it.
Our original story about the anti-terror machine got the attention of Dr. William Silver of Premier Image Cosmetic and Laser Surgery.
When we heard about it, we said, why don't we try and see if in our operating room we can add just one little bit more of purity into what we do to make sure we don't have any complication.
A before and after test measuring bacteria in the room convinced Silver.
With this new air purifier, they were dramatically less, almost down to almost a no count.
Deputy Chief Owen hopes this truck never has to respond to a real anthrax or smallpox attack, but if so, the SWORD unit is ready.
What this does is make it a perfect, complete package.
Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46, Atlanta's News Channel.